We had this carport brought in here last year, and we've got it set up for an outdoor kitchen, outdoor kind of picnic area. And we've made a few improvements to it this year since we're living out here now. We made a few improvements to make it a better outdoor kitchen, a better outdoor living space. Now let's go take a look on the inside of our outdoor living area. One thing you're going to notice is that we have a TV set now. We've taken our TV set from our house in town that we sold, and we've taken that out here and wall mounted that out here. This is one of the main reasons we did enclose this all the way up to the top, and we've also put the side on here is to help weather this in so that TV set won't get any damage. So the TV set, also we have the satellite out here, so we can watch the satellite TV out here. And then we've added some extra chairs out here. We've got this two-seater log bench out here, and we've got our reclining lawn chairs out here so we can sit and watch TV. So we've added basically a living room style element out here. We can sit and relax and watch TV out here if we would like. We have also added some storage out here. We brought this as the pantry cabinet basically that we used at home, and it is it's made out of plastic basically, and it's pretty much weather resistant. So it's sitting out here, and it's the closest to the edge because we don't feel like it's gonna, if water gets on it, it won't be a big deal. And inside of here we just got a lot of canned goods, extra food. We've got some utensils, paper plates, that kind of thing out here that we use in our outdoor kitchen. We've got our refrigerator. We had the refrigerator before. We've salvaged that out of the house that we tore down, and it's great to have because the camper only has like 7 cubic feet of fridge and freezer space, and this pretty much triples or quadruples our space that we can have out here on the campsite as far as fridge and freezer space. So it's been a big help. And then we've brought out one of our shelves. This was I think this was in the pantry of our garage too. We used to keep food in it at our old house, and out here we've just got a lot of extra tablecloth and napkins, trash bags. We have stuff to start fires out here, charcoal, that kind of stuff, all stored on these shelves. Now for the outdoor kitchen area, we've got 2 additions that we didn't have before. We have a pellet grill. This is a Pit Boss pellet grill, and this thing can basically be a smoker. It can be a grill. You can bake in it. You can do a lot of things in it. And my old smoker had broke, and it was a Bradley smoker, the last smoker I had. And so I needed to get a new smoker, and then this thing just ended up working out perfect basically because of the function that you can bake in it as well. So inside of here, I'm not sure how many cubic inches is in here, but this is probably 3 to 4 times the baking space that we have in the camper. So we have been using this to do a lot of baking, and it's worked out perfectly. And now we also brought this is our Weber gas grill that we had in town. So when we sold our house, we brought it out here as well. Before, all we had was the little Weber Smoky Joe charcoal grill. So now we've got a lot easier way to grill with the gas grill. We also have added a bar up here, or some hooks up here. We got all our cast iron, not all of our cast iron, but we've got a lot of our cast iron out here hanging. And then we've also got a few pieces of cast iron that I use a lot out here on this shelf. And then I do have more cast iron, and it's just kind of stored in the camper. We also got this Camp Chef stove out here, and I've had this Camp Chef stove basically shortly after I got the camper in 2006. So I've probably had this since probably 2008 at least. Been a great stove. It's probably near the end of its life. The only thing I do regret is the burners on it are just really big, and they're a little bit too big for some of these smaller skillets. So I do wish it'd been nice if I would have bought the Weber grill that had the side burner on it. So I could have used smaller pots and pans out here. But overall, everything works out really well. I've got this little sink table. We've had it before. Got my coffee pot set up on it. So it's just big enough of a sink that I can wash the utensils that I use. So I keep the utensils out here. You know, I've got a fork, a spoon, knife, you know, that kind of thing that I use out here when I'm cooking. And the sink works pretty good for that. But other than that, it's pretty shallow to try to really do any dishes in. We're running this whole outdoor living space right now on one extension cord. I have no issues whatsoever. We've got the refrigerator, TV set, you know, the satellite, the coffee pot, the pellet grill, and a fan. I believe that's pretty much everything, and lights, and all in here, no issues. So what we have is we've got LED string lights, rope lights, and they're strung through here. They do not pull very many amps at all, and we've got these strung in here to help light up the shelter at night. We have these tied to a dusk till dawn switch out here, so they automatically come on at night every night and turn off in the morning every morning. So it makes it a pretty nice little area to be able to just come out here, watch TV, to eat, and to cook at nighttime with no issues whatsoever. Now this outdoor living space has worked out really good so far. It's been more my space than my wife's. I do most of the cooking out here anyway, but it's also, she works night shift, and since we're on opposite schedules, I don't want to wake her up in the camper during the day, right? So this is my outdoor living area. So I come out here, I can make my coffee in the morning, I can cook my breakfast, I can wash my dishes, I can cook my lunch, I can watch TV. Yeah, it works out really well. So I'm real happy with this outdoor living space because it's more my space, you know, during the day when she sleeps than her space. So it's worked out really good for me, and it really appeals to me because I like more of that camping, you know, lifestyle. So I'm out here cooking on cast iron and just doing the things that I enjoy. So it's worked out really great for me. It's not the prettiest outdoor living space there is, but it's functional, and it works for me. One other way that this outdoor living area has worked out really well is that since we live in a camper right now waiting for our cabin to be built, there's really no space for when people come over to take them inside the cabin. So this outdoor living space has worked out really well. So when we have visitors and people come over, so we've got places here for them to sit. We've got the picnic table, and then we've also got a set of stacking chairs over here that we can unstack and sit out and have 4 more additional seats. So it's worked out really well when people come over to be able to entertain out here, to be able to eat together out here. Because when you live this tiny home style of life, you just do not have the space inside. So you've got to start creating space outside. So this area works out really good. You don't feel like you're all cramped up inside of a camper, you know, because you have this nice big area out here to stay in. So the outdoor living space has worked out just excellent. It makes this type of tiny home lifestyle enjoyable and livable. So this here is my outdoor kitchen area and living space. Thanks for watching.